Hey YouTube, it's Kev here from the Kev Baker Show, 23rd of August. Now, just an update for the day on what's going on over in the Korean Peninsula, because obviously we've got these two sides now, the North and South, on the brink of war, with the North saying they're already at a quasi-state of war. Now, we see from this headline here, 1 million North Koreans volunteer to fight. Now, I don't know how seriously we should take that, because we all know what that state media are like over there. They basically like to shout and scream about absolutely anything. However, at the same time, if Kim Jong-un and his military leadership decided they needed 1 million people to come and fight, do you think any of those people would be brave enough to say no? Remember the mad scenes when his father died and they were all crying on demand? I tell you what, that is one hell of a country to live. And right now, we are still in the midst of talks between North and South Korea. It says basically that they've been meeting now for 2 days, guys. Now, hopefully, just hopefully, the fact that they have been meeting and there's nothing come out yet, it maybe suggests that they are kind of working on something. They're going to close some kind of deal. And that is what we all hope for. However, at the same time, we are getting told by Russia today, in particular, and I'll just make this smaller here so you can see it. North Korean subs out for operations and the artillery is doubled. Now, this all comes as the talks are taking place. This is why it's different this time though, and this is why I'm starting to really pay a lot of attention to what's going on over here, because it says here that according to the official, more than 50 North Korean submarines are out for operations. 70% of North Korea's submarines left their bases and their locations are not confirmed. The reason I'm thinking that this may turn into something bigger, and if it does it could happen quickly, is the fact that when we look at the map of the area here, we see North Korea and South Korea, right? But up here is the Russian port of Vladivostok. Now that's not exactly far away, is it guys, from what's going on down here? We know that North Korea like to fire their weapons into the Sea of Japan. We've seen an explosion today at a military base in Japan. And the reason I'm pointing to Vladivostok is this. And that's the fact that Chinese warships have arrived in Russia for the Joint Sea 2015-2 military exercise. Now I believe there was something like 7 destroyers and God knows how many Chinese People's Liberation Army Navy vessels were actually heading there. But they are all out in the vicinity of here, out in the Sea of Japan. While there's 50 North Korean subs, and Sky News says unusual troop movements have been detected as well. So we need to really watch this space, guys, because with everything that's going on in the money markets and with everyone pointing to something big coming in September, we really need to be paying attention, because this could be a flashpoint. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, when you look at South Korea, they're a puppet for the West. When you look at North Korea, they do nothing without the say-so of Beijing. And just in case you did miss it, there was an explosion at a military base, like I was saying. You can actually see some of it here. Turn this up so you can hear it. There are various explosions going on. We were told it was munitions, a fire. Nothing to see here, right? But add that onto the Tanjan explosion that could have been a rod of God weapon from space, and the cyber attacks from China, the yuan devaluation, the money markets. Something big this way comes. So listen guys, keep an eye on what's going on over there. Talks are ongoing. Watch this space. I'll keep you up to date if anything else happens later, YouTube.